What's going on, guys? Hope everybody's staying busy during these weird quarantine-esque times. Got a quick set of 5 for you today. Brought the squad with me. Shiftry, Lantern, Altaria. Ridiculous ending. I'm not saying too much more than that. Let's jump right into it. Alrighty, guys. Here we go. Game 1. Great league. Start with Shiftry. We see a Meganium right off the rip. And we love this matchup, even though Shiftry is a bit frail, and Meganium's attacks come out pretty quickly. He takes the foul play, I feel good about that, and then I switch right into my Altaria, because we don't want to take any Frenzy Plant damage with Shiftry, and Altaria could take it very well, so we switch, and then I don't know if that was the best thing to do, because he switches into the killer Bastiodon. I feel like I've always had trouble whenever I see that Pokemon come out, mostly because it's this situation where he comes out, and maybe I should have kept Shiftry in, then I would have lost him. I don't want to say too much about how this game ends, so, Anyway, so I'm farming. I elect to use an attack right here. And it doesn't knock him out. Bastion is so good. I have to waste another shield trying to keep Shiftry. I just value Shiftry very much. And farming a little bit more, I know I can get another attack off with some energy built up. So, second Leaf Blade. This one should knock him out, but he blocks it. I have another one charged up. So now we're not in the worst spot. Blocks the second one. And he's going to finish us off. Now I'm going to go into my Lantern. He is going to get another attack off. He played that so well. I mean, there's just, except it's a flamethrower, which is great for us. And now we see the Meganium, and that is just, we got a little, we got some lag going on right there. And by no means was I supposed to win that game, by switch locking myself with the Altaria right off the rip. Right when you see that Bastiodon, that just put us in a terrible spot, but some lag doesn't help the situation at all in case we were in any kind of position to bring it back. So 0-1 start. Now, you know the boys trying to get the encounter, 4 out of 5, and this Clefable is just like my killer, just like always. I don't know. I don't really ever run too many outs to Clefable. It's really good. I should be using different teams and more options, but I kind of get comfortable with one squad. As you can see, I used this team in the last video, and kind of just really like to figure out the ins and outs and the meta calls and whatnot of a team before I start switching it up. And Clefable always gives my teams problems, and Lantern is really my only out against Clefable right now, so he switches into Azumarill, which is fantastic for us because Lantern is just the Azumarill, killer. And now let's see if he elects to bring the Clefable back out. I would say Lantern is the Skarmory and Azumarill killer, or destroyer, or some cool word like that. So he does bring the Clefable back out, and then she switches it instantly, and this lets me go into my Altaria, so now she's switch locked. I'm out of shields, but I still have Lantern for the Clefable, which is what we're trying to do. They get a nice ice punch off. A nice ice punch off, and we sky attack. They're out of shields, we're out of shields, so now it comes down to Shiftry and Lantern. I don't, well, we take a 4 resistant Meteor Mash very well. I don't want to put Shiftry in, I don't want it to farm at all, and I elect not to Thunderbolt right there. Wow, look at that game, that's crazy. I don't want to Thunderbolt because I know Hydro Pump's going to get that little extra, and if it was a different attack than Meteor Mash, that would have been a completely different game, but Shiftry ends up finishing it off. Lantern does such a good job that game. So we go into game 3, we're 1-1, we want that encounter, we're going for 4 wins, we need to win 4 straight, and here we go right off the rip, everyone's favorite Registeel. and then a switch right into Azumarill. Perfect timing. Takes the foul play very well. I lose all my farmed energy, but that is okay because the boy is here to bail us out again. They call him the Azumarill Destroyer. I call him that. So now we know if it's play rough, we can take it, but it's Ice Beam, so we really take it. And now it's just we're farming and we're farming and we're getting hit with ice beams and we got 2 shields and he has 1 and I feel farmed up enough so that I could Thunderbolt right here. He takes it. He's gonna get knocked out right there. Registeel comes back in. I know we could take a flash cannon. We can't take a focus blast right here, so I elect a shield. Now it works out nice. Now I go for more damage with Hydro Pump instead of Thunderbolt. Maybe he's valuing that shield, but he doesn't. He uses it right there. And let's see how this plays out. Looks like he's going for another Focus Blast to try to finish us off. So we are going to get a Thunderbolt off, which is great. We do a nice, I don't know, 35, 40% right there. Probably like something like that. So we take the Focus Blast. And now we're in a good spot. I mean, Shiftry is Lantern again just did such a good job, and here we go. Now we have a Registeel and an Umbreon to take care of with a Shiftry that's almost knocked out and an Altaria. And even though I think Umbreon is really, really good, I just am in such a good spot, excuse me, right here, that even if he gets off a couple Dark Pulses or Foul Plays or whatever attack he knows, then Altaria is still great. And I still have a shield, so we're probably saving that for the Registeel against the Shiftry, if that's what this game's going to come down to. He does get his last attack off. Oh, I do use my shield, actually, because I think I could finish this off with quick attacks and then Sky Attack the Registeel, even though it's not going to do that much. Dragon Breath is just really good, so even if he has to use an attack. He's not doing. It seems like he's not doing much damage to us at all. So he does use the Flash Cannon here, and then Shiftry is all ready to go, pretty much full HP. And I don't want to farm him down. I'm just gonna Leaf Blade as soon as possible. Not farm him down. Quick move him down. All right. So 2-1, 2 more. It's doable. It's definitely doable. Stout in 10. So 10-10. Versus the boy, Rile Pop Golden. Here we go. Alright, this is what we want. We see that Swampert, instant switch, easily into Altaria. I go into my Altaria, and now we're tapping. We're tapping in this Altaria mirror. It seems like we're doing a lot more damage with our quick moves. Not a lot more, but looks like 5% more. He elects to charge up for the... Sorry, I just got distracted. I kind of cropped the screen so that it got rid of that stuff, all the names and stuff, but yeah, good sale. Anyway, he elects to Dragon Pulse instead of Sky Attack, and we're both, the Altarias are just cleaning each other up, which is fine with me, because Shiftry has the edge on Swampert, and I know, hopefully Shiftry can either do this, he switches out instantly. That is such a good play on my opponent's part. But now I have Lantern, and it's pretty much going to play out exactly how I want. It's going to be, we each have a shield. It's going to be Lantern versus Registeel, which is, but it's going to be Shiftry versus Swampert, which is, So, he Flash Cannons, ×4 resist, Lantern. We might have to add Lantern, like, another, name that's like the Azumarill, Skarmory, Registeel Moderator, or, Check Keeper of her. Something like that. So he goes back into Swampert, out of shields. Now Hydro Pump is some good neutral damage, very strong, and then I go right back into Shiftry. I couldn't get my attack off before he got his off, but I'm going to Leaf Blade now. With no shields left, we're going to go right into this Registeel. We are tapping, well, at 150%, so it looks like I'm faster than anyone else, but they're going to they're going to realize that they can't get around the lantern after if they get around the Shiftry. So 3-1, one more. We need this. We want this encounter. We want another Rufflet, maybe a shiny Cobalion, maybe, pretty sure it could be shiny, just a Cobalion, whatever. Anyway, we see a fortress. I'm just like completely, I don't know what to think. I'm like, alright, these are our game 5s right here against fortresses. So he lets us Thunderbolt. We see an attack come through. He lets that one through. I don't know what this is going to do at all. It's a heavy slam. That would have been ×4 resistant. So now I'm like, alright, if that's what he's doing, either he's faking me out and he's going to knock me out right here, or he's heavy slamming again, which does nothing. So I'm farming right here, and it looks like he's going to let me go all the way. So now I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot. I'm going to Thunderbolt right here. He does have his 2 shields, and I mean, he's probably up on the HP game. He uses 1 right there. I'm going to get another Thunderbolt off, though, because we were farming pretty well. So now we're not in the worst spot. I think we brought this back pretty well. It does a lot of damage. He's farmed up. I'm going to bring out Altaria because Dragon Breath is going to start doing work on this Vigoroth. This is a very interesting team. A lot of credit to this team. Fortress, Vigoroth, and he gets off a second Body Slam. But we're saving that shield. We're trying to play endgame right here, whatever his last Pokemon is. He has a shield, I have a shield, and let's see. It is a Melmetal Fortress, Vigoroth, Melmetal. I get off the Sky Attack. I know it's not going to do much. It does, I mean, it does do like 25-30%. Shiftry, or Altaria, wow, it's not only really good, but Melmetal is a little bit frail. So here I Dark Pulse. I'm trying to go for the game. And I slow the clip down after this because you could see the foul play gets blocked. He has 0 shields. I want to point that out. Here's my Dark Pulse, and this should be the game. My foul play, excuse me. This should be the game, but here we go. We got some cheese going on. We got some lag going on, and oh, it doesn't do any damage to my opponent. And right as it doesn't do any damage, he gets a Rock Slide off. That knocks us out, and I am just completely taken back at this point. I don't know what to think. I still try to clear out the game with Altaria, thinking maybe we could win. At this point, I don't know what to think. That was just when stuff like that happens, right when it happens, you can't help but get pretty angry, because, you know, if it's a close game like that and we both happen to click our charge moves at the same time and they win the coin flip or whatever the case may be, if they win, even though it's a close game and it comes down to chance like that sometimes, that's part of the game and you gotta live with that. But when stuff like this happens that really isn't supposed to happen, lag at a crazy time or weird things such as that, at first you get mad, but at the end of the day, you know, even though you want a good record, you want the encounter, you want what you believe that you've earned, I enjoy battling, I enjoy playing the game immensely, and I know that I'm trying as hard as I can, and that, you know when you did well, or when you did good, and you know, when you deserve a loss, and stuff like that shouldn't affect you, shouldn't discourage you, or get to you, or anything like that, and battle because you love battling, and, you know, that doesn't mean anything to me. We're just moving forward, and we'll have plenty more games, and actually, this is, after I recorded this, they updated to the Ultra League, so I have to keep this this taste in my mouth for a while of this loss, if you want to call it that. But anyway, Ultra League's been doing me awful so far. I've lost like 15 in a row. I'm terrible at Ultra League, but we're still gonna have some videos coming out soon, as soon as I figure out how to win in the Ultra League, at least a little bit, because I don't want to upload videos of myself going 0-5, because it's actually happened already. So, be good, enjoy battling. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, do whatever YouTubers say at the end of videos. Thanks so much, and be good.